Hello and welcome back to the channel, friends. It's good to be here. I hope you're doing well. We are diving into some more Majesty content here today, folks. And admittedly, it has been a while. It's been a little bit. Sorry about that. But we're back at it here, folks. And we have the second to the last map. And it is Spires of Death Difficulty Master. So let's click in here and see what's going on with it. So we have to seek out and destroy each of the 5 spires. Beware, they grow more powerful with each one that falls. So there's 5 spires, and we're going to have our work cut out for us, essentially. We're going to have a lot thrown at us, it feels like, and when the game warns you of something, it's usually for a reason. So this, to me, suggests that we need to kind of get in a defensive position, build up, expand, kind of get the momentum in our favor, and then take the fight to them. We'll certainly see. We will certainly see. But this is Spires of Death, Difficulty Master. The game is going to test us for absolute certain. That is a certainty. So we're going to do our best here. But before we jump in, folks, if you are new here and you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider becoming a subscriber. We'd love to have you join the awesome community that we're building. Without further ado, let's jump in. Spires of Death, here we go. Alright, Spires of Death. So we start with a guardhouse here. Alright, I'm going to get, obviously, a marketplace first and foremost. So let's get that down, and then I'm going to add rangers as well. We have to explore for sure, so we're going to get some exploration done. Let's get a few rogues too. Why not? I'm going to hold off on recruiting any character out of my Warriors Guild here. And we're going to get our blacksmith down as well. This feels like a good map for dwarves, given the intensity of the waves that I'm sure are coming for us. We'll see. I do love the idea of getting some fortifications with ballista towers. Humble beginnings here, folks, but we're going to try to get there. Let's obviously get healing potions right away. Get some rangers. I need to get to Palace level 2 ASAP, I believe, so I can fill this guild with paladins.
Your Highness, if our kingdom is to prosper, it needs more heroes. Sovereign,
the fine narrator, he knows what's up. He's telling me to train more heroes. Yes, I agree. Let's do it. All right, Rogues Guild going up. We're going to just keep creating rangers here, and as soon as we have 4 heroes on the field, we are going up to Palace level 2. Not even a question about that. Rangers should help us explore a bit. Just innately. We have Elris Longgate here. He's exploring. Now he's compelled to buy some healing potions, and you love to see that. Let's spend some money. You bet. Alright, our ranger is almost on the field here. So let's get Palace level 3 now. And let's get our blacksmith upgrading as well. So as soon as we get to Palace level 2 here, I said 3 previously, Palace level 2 that is, we are going to get a temple to Doros right away.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
And that's going to enable us, of course, to get some paladins on the field. So let's get a temple to Doros here. And let's just throw that down right here. Let's have our loyal peasants of the realm build that up for us. And as soon as that's up, you know what I'm doing. Time to recruit some pallies for sure. Looks like, okay, so here's a Spire of Death. It does shoot, okay. And it also spawns monsters too. Okay. So things are about to get real intense here. Might have to just use extortion. We'll use extortion. Alright, guys, hang in there. Let's get a pally. kind of need to go monk here as well, so he defends the building. Yikes.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
All right, Temple of Doros needs to hang on here. It just needs to.
My services may help.
Luckily, we have a little congestion in here with the palace guard. Our buildings are kind of holding up. Where's our paladin? Seeking refuge at a home. What are you doing? We need you to protect the realm, paladin. Let's go. All right, looks like we're going to hold on for dear life here. Monk came out and did some good work. Love to see that. And if this is a sign of what's to come, folks, we're going to have a resolute strategy for sure. Yeah, they're just going to keep coming. Looks like goblins are the main threats here, at least early on.
More gold, Your Majesty.
We like more gold for sure.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new
All right.
services.
Gold, Your Majesty.
So if I can take this blacksmith up to level 3 here, folks, we can get some dwarves on the field. I think it's important to do so. Do I train another pally or do I go dwarf? I'm going to risk it and go dwarf. That's not a good matchup, but he's got some healing potions. Let's see how he does. We have the slow monk just kind of sauntering up near the danger. Level 5 ranger is actually doing a pretty good job.
Upgraded.
All right. Okay, here we go. So now we do get the dwarven settlement.
Tax collector. More gold, Your Majesty.
And there's a pretty obvious place to put the dwarf settlement once we get the funds to build it.
Your Highness,
It's going to be like right
the
here.
dwarves are offering to move into our domain.
Here we go. We have another onslaught coming.
My services may help.
In the name of the sovereign. Gold, Your Majesty.
An unwelcome guest.
All right. Paladin does have healing potions. That's good.
My services may
Rangers seem to be holding this down. Paladin and Palace Guard fighting alongside one another. Let's extort before the tax collector falls. Good teamwork here by the Rangers defending their home. Love to see that. Now let's clean up, boys. Let's clean up. And let's get our first grand to get this dwarven settlement down. The goblins are just, they're numerous, right? And they can overwhelm you pretty quickly. So I think ballista towers are a really good play here.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
Just to help get us off our feet here. Get us on our feet, I should say.
More gold, Your Majesty.
All right, we like gold. Drop off some more gold, for sure.
an unwelcome guest.
Drop off some gold. Let's go.
Tax collector.
All right, 320. That's a good sum there. That's going to put us over the top.
More gold, Your Majesty.
That'll wait. All right, dwarf settlement here. We're going to throw that right down by our marketplace, of course. So that's going right there. And that is, of course, a defensive building. And then I want to start fortifying with some ballista towers. A marketplace level 3 is pretty darn important as well. I think we should look into another marketplace as well. Just kind of wondering where the next wave is coming from here. I don't like this darkness creeping up on us so much. Let's see if we can get a little exploration there. And here as well. Alright, the dwarf settlement going up.
Your Majesty,
Got a whole fleet of peasants building it for us. Now we have our defensive structure on the field. Spire of Death is shooting at our rogue, who is not interested in that fight, and then gets taken out by the flowering strangleweed. Alright, here we go. Here's another onslaught. Looks like our paladin is taking this head on, though. You love to see that. let's see if we can't add another paladin here. And luckily enough, they are coming right where our dwarf settlement is. Well, at least partially. So that's useful. That's helpful to us for sure. And looks like they're kind of looping back around here. Poor tax collectors, man. They just get absolutely shredded in maps like this. Alright, 2 paladins on the field. That's good. We are getting our bearings a bit here. We gotta take our marketplace up to level 3. I think it's fair to say that this is the onslaught, the wave, right, that we've been waiting for. So once this clears out, I think I can take marketplace up to level 3. Our units do pretty good against the goblins overall. It's just they can really overwhelm you. That's what you gotta watch out for. And they can swarm up on your buildings too. Alright, so here comes the tax collector bringing back some cash. You love to see that. We're going market day here. Market day generates immediate revenue. And now let's get that upgraded. Level 3. Let's take it to the top. Ancient graveyard there. Ancient graveyard there. Spire of Death here. So it said that there's 5 Spires of Death. I'm only seeing 1 so far.
The royal treasury is nearly empty.
But it's obvious, right? The enemy is spawning. The goblins are spawning from the Spire of Death.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
So without really knowing where they are, it's hard to know where to defend properly. Tax collector here, making his rounds. I'm gonna stop by the blacksmith. I think the next realistic choice here is to go for another paladin. And then let's start fortifying with some ballista towers. We'll want to get another marketplace in due time as well, for sure. But we have to get to the point where we can stabilize. That's what's most important here. Alright, they're on the dwarven settlement again, which is good. Alright, so we have a pretty intense attack going on here. We're going to get our paladins involved. They need to be. They just need to be. Alright, we got some repair action going on. Dwarf settlement. Rangers are fighting off the onslaught here, or at least helping to do so, which is great. Let's get another pally. Call the arms, man. Made all the difference in that one. Otherwise, this Rangers guild is gone. For sure. Without, not a question in my mind. The goblins just swarm. They do a really strong job of swarming. And of course, the more enemies our units kill, the more gold that they get, that they'll go ahead and take and invest back into our economy so our tax collectors can get it. So you love to see this so far. Feel like we have stabilized pretty well, but we just need to kind of take that next step. And I think that next step looks like getting a few of these ballista towers down. So if we can do that, we'll be feeling real good about where we're at. Here's 814. That's a nice sum of gold coming back in to the coffers. Tremendous. So why don't we throw a ballista tower right there? That's a great spot for one. And I'll probably get one like here if we can fit one. I don't know if we can. Maybe like right here. Run. Run, tax collector. The brave monk stands up. Takes him on. What are we looking at? Okay, so we have 3 paladins. I'd like to add a 4th. Definitely got to be patient, right? You don't want to extort unless you absolutely need to do so. Especially early on in the game, because you do leave money on the table. But if your tax collector can't return that cash to your coffers, then, you know, it doesn't matter anyways. All right, we have another grand, so let's add... Well, no. I'm going to add another ballista tower here.
More gold, Your Majesty.
All right, we have an onslaught coming here quick, so I will hold off. We'll actually go paladin now.
Tax collector. Your Majesty.
An unwelcome guest.
Can use market day to kick your heroes out of the marketplace if they're there.
Gold, Your Majesty.
Useful little trick. We could upgrade our rogues guild for sure. I think it's safe now to throw down a ballista tower.
Tax collector.
So let's throw one down. This isn't good. Paladin is going to get involved though. Hopefully he can use a healing potion if necessary. Looks like he's going to be alright. That's good. You'll love to see that.
In the name of the
Pretty high level ranger there.
gold, Your Majesty.
Dwarf. Do we want to add a dwarf? Yeah, let's add a dwarf. In fact, let's take the opportunity to add some heroes for sure. Let's get some market day going on. And then what I want to think about doing here, folks, is let's talk about.
Your Majesty.
I mean, there's obviously the necessity of adding some more ballista towers for sure. I could extort and do that.
Gold, Your Majesty.
I want to think about getting another marketplace. Probably before we expand to crazily. So I need 1850 for that.
Gold, Your Majesty.
We can take out that ancient graveyard for sure. I don't want our heroes to target the Spire of Death. It does have 500 HP, which is a lot of HP actually. See our paladins kind of moving in sync here. You love to see that.
Unholy are near.
Seeking the unholy as they normally do. Super long range for that ranger there, I must admit. I think we can sort of...
Gold, Your Majesty.
I think we'd be able to defend against an onslaught for sure. Right? So let's take this opportunity to get down yet another marketplace. We just need that sweet, sweet income.
Tax collector.
All right, there we go. 1851.
Gold, Your Majesty.
I think this is a good spot for it. But here we go. We have another onslaught coming in. I'll be ready on the call to arms, but this is why you have the ballista towers in place. So you don't have to worry too much about stuff like this.
Gold, Your Majesty.
Market day on a level 3 marketplace, folks, does generate a lot of income. Not a small amount by any stretch. So we're going to get our ballista tower in place here. I'm going to extort, and I'm going to get another one in place. We're just going to surround this marketplace. Just don't want it to fall. Don't even want to leave it to chance.
A new building is complete.
All it really takes is just one good wave from the southern direction here. Although we've seen a lot coming from the upper left and then the immediate east. So that must be where the spires are. Looks like the paladins are kind of exploring
Your marketplace now serves you better.
a little bit. Gonna go hunt a zombie. Very righteous cause by Diane the Righteous for sure. Love to see that.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Market day, you bet. Healing potions, you bet.
Tax collector.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
It's not even really that the ballista towers are
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better. Your
super
Majesty,
effective
a new
offensively.
building is
You know,
complete.
like, yeah, okay, they do some damage. That's cool. The main thing that they do is they suck in the enemy, right? So instead of attacking, say, your marketplace, Of course, the dwarfs all over the the reward flag. Oh, I love to see it.
I've got work to do.
And he doesn't want to take that vampire fight. I guess I don't blame him. But yeah, the ballista tower suck in the enemy. So instead of attacking your marketplace, they attack the ballista tower. The ballista tower has 350 HP. Definitely a replaceable building. If you lose one, not a problem at all, right? And I think that is the biggest utility that they bring. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, we don't want this to happen. She's got a bunch of healing potions too, man. So that's not going to be good. So I'm actually going to do this. Call the arms. Let's get her back. And let's get them on the enemy wave here. Let's get another dwarf. Looks like we lost a monk. We had that one monk for a while. Dwarf settlements. It's gonna get some repair action here. Dwarf is fighting, but he's just unable to really get a hit. Alright. Looks like our heroes managed to sort of take on that onslaught nicely. Alright. So I need to get a sorcerer's abode, because I don't want them attacking these spires. They do regenerate life, okay. So at least there's that. But I don't want my paladins to just wantonly destroy things before I need them destroyed, if you will. So I wonder if I could get a palace level 3. And transition into a sorcerer's abode. I mean, it's a little out of sequence. She's got healing potions. Okay, she uses one. In the face of the vampire, too, by the way. But the vampire is getting some good hits with that life drain. Use the healing potion. It's a little too dangerous. A little too sketchy. Market day. Why don't we get this upgraded? I'll just have to keep an eye on the spires for sure. Looks like that vampire did fall. That's good. We have our one monk. How's he doing? Level 3.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Protection rings. We're going to take that all the way up to level 3 for sure. Teleportation amulets, not really a huge priority right now. We could certainly get some more upgrades at our blacksmith. Why don't we extort and upgrade our rogues guild as well?
Your marketplace now serves you better. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
All right, here we go. This is a big onslaught here, folks. We got some spiders coming in. Let's get our paladins back.
Upgraded. Majesty, a local blacksmith offers new services.
And they are coming from all directions here. So let's see what we can do here. Definitely got to fortify the fronts right here where our marketplace is for sure. These guys should be fine. We've got dwarf versus minotaur here. And the dwarf got ended. Rest in peace, dwarf. Let's get a little extortion. And a little extra fortification. Could really use some right here as well. So let's see what we can do. Using extort a little recklessly, I must admit, but basically wanted to get a ballista tower here before a house was built in its place. Get a nice little wall. Get another one like right here too. Ballista tower doesn't do much good if it's not in the right spot, that's for sure. Alright, so we have 2 spires located here. We have 3 spires located. Never mind.
Treasury is nearly empty.
Alright, let's get this marketplace up to level 3 for sure. And let's click Market Day as well. Just keep clicking that. Whenever there's nobody there, we're going to hit Market Day for sure. It's just free gold. Simply put, free gold. Then eventually we will transition to the phase where
I feel
Your Majesty, a new building is
we'll
complete.
be able to keep all of our guilds filled with heroes. We just have to get there.
Building has been upgraded.
We just got our 2nd level 3 marketplace. I might even, you know, be compelled to produce even more. We'll see. I think we can kind of slow play this as much as we need to. So this isn't good. Call to arms. Get back. I don't want them attacking the Spires of Death. We're just not ready to take the onslaught on. And in fact, you gotta appreciate the aggressiveness of the Paladin. Just the all-around stud character that the Paladin is. But we also gotta be careful. I need to get this palace up to level 3 for sure. We gotta get Sorcerer's Abode. We gotta get that upgraded because we need Change of Heart. What the Change of Heart does is if your character is attacking, say, a Spire, and you don't want them to, you can use Change of Heart, and they will change their mind.
More gold, Your Majesty.
So it's a good spell to employ here, especially as our paladins kind of, for lack of a better expression, get a bit bored.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
When they're bored, they of course will seek out something to do. And what's something fun to do? Well, of course, attack the terrifying shooting Spire of Death. Alright, so I need a few more heroes, actually, it looks like. Okay. So let's go Dwarf and Rogue. And then let's scope out kind of what we're looking at for an upgrade. An upgrade cost for the palace, that is.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Alright. There's another abandoned castle. Sure, we can certainly throw a bounty on that. Just keep our heroes busy. Want to keep them busy. Alright, we need 3562. If we hit extort, we do not get there. Alright, so this is a precarious spot for our paladins here.
Majesty,
Of course, we can always use Call to Arms.
offers new services.
In fact, might be a good idea to use Call to Arms.
Gold, Your Majesty.
Yeah, it looks like they're sucked up into the right spots here.
Evil has won.
And the paladin was very foolish there, in my opinion. Alright, we're going to hit that. Well, I have to train another paladin here first. Alright, looks like we're pretty well protected on all fronts. Got some good ballista towers in action. Got another paladin coming on the field. And I have to keep an eye on these spires. There's another one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one more off in the darkness somewhere. We'll certainly find it in due time. Alright, so what are we looking at?
I serve
Tax collector's coming in with some nice coin. There we go. Alright, let's get it upgraded. I'm going to get the Sorcerer's Abode so I don't have to worry about a premature beginning to the end, if you will. We have the one ranger over here. Not using his range at all. He's just right up on that castle.
Renovations are finished.
We'll take it. Alright, Sorcerer's Abode. Let's see if we can find that. I wonder if I need...
Gold, Your Majesty.
I must need... the Wizard's Guild?
Tax collector.
I must need the Wizard's Guild.
Tax collector.
An unwelcome guest.
Tax collector.
I serve with pleasure.
Alright, we have another assault coming in here. Let's get some call to arms action. Let's get the heroes back on the home front.
The name of the sovereign. Tax collector.
The unholy are near.
Gold, Your Majesty.
Okay,
The name of the sovereign.
so let's get that down. I'm going to throw down a magic bazaar, actually.
The unholy are near.
I think if I recall correctly, that is the building that enables the Sorcerer's Abode. So that's what we're going to do.
I serve with pleasure.
In fact, I might not have had to go to Palace Level 3. I don't know. I obviously don't have the prerequisite building for the Sorcerer's Abode.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Alright, Tonica Speed. I think that'll be useful. There's our Sorcerer's Abode.
Gold, Your Majesty.
Our magic bazaar now offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Alright, we definitely want to keep this protected as well.
Wild adventure builds character.
Your Majesty,
I think I know a way to do so. And then we just have to keep an eye on these spires, for sure. There's got to be one more on the field. Ranger just might locate it for us here. We'll see.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
All right, let's see here. I like the idea of going fairgrounds as well.
Our magic bazaar now offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty.
Keeps our heroes upgraded and occupied. All right, so we do have another spider onslaught coming in. Looks like all spires are involved in generating spiders in that time. These guys should just get eaten up there pretty good. We have a paladin that is bravely taking on a full kit of gold equipment. You love to see that.
Name of the sovereign.
Shouldn't be much of a problem for us here. All right, our Sorcerer's Abode is up, and we do have access to the Change of Heart spell, which is good. That's exactly what we want to see. I'm going to go Fairgrounds here next, once I have the cash.
Gold, Your Majesty.
But I've seen a lot of activity coming
The name of the sovereign.
at this marketplace here. So we're going to get some more ballista towers.
Your Majesty.
Tough fight.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
Really wonder where that last spire is, huh? Gotta be around here somewhere.
An
Your
unwelcome
Majesty,
guest.
a new building is complete.
Alright.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Royal Gardens. Should we add some Royal Gardens? Kind of a low priority right now. I think adding fairgrounds is a higher priority. So this kind of stuff.
Evil has
Goodness gracious. Like, what are you doing? Just a foolish way to throw away your level 7 life and gold sword, man. Just silly. Just nonsensical.
A new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Alright, so our defenses are going up. Looking pretty good. Also feeling pretty good.
Your Majesty.
Do we go with another marketplace? Yes. I'm going to go with a marketplace over, say,
Your Majesty.
the fairgrounds for now.
Your Majesty.
We can get triple market day going on. We can just get more overall income in the economy.
Your Majesty, a new building.
Alright, so here comes some werewolves, interestingly enough. Let's see how our heroes are able to handle these.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Ballista towers are doing a good job. There's the last spire right there. So we've located all of the spires now. Got some vampires, too. So here comes some werewolves.
Your Majesty,
Kind of feels like it's getting progressively harder, right? Like at first it was goblins, now then it was spiders, now it's werewolves. Although I don't know how much more of a challenge the werewolf is. Kind of an underwhelming enemy for sure. At least for like paladins, I should say.
An unwelcome guest.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Just gotta keep my eye on the spires.
Your Majesty.
energy.
It might feel excessive, but I don't know what to expect. Once we start taking down these spires, I really have no clue what to expect.
An unwelcome guest.
All I know is when this game goes hardcore, they go hardcore.
Your Majesty.
Get a dwarf, help us build some stuff.
Your Majesty, a new building.
Alright, this is our beasted up paladin for sure.
Your marketplace now serves you better.
We need her to survive. Nice job. Way to take him out. Way to take him out.
New building is complete. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
The ranger was thinking about it. Then he's like, nah, I'm good. I think you made the right call there, ranger.
A new building is complete.
With
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Alright, let's go with the statue. I heard a minotaur die. That's okay with me.
Tax collector.
Alright, fairgrounds. Been wanting to build these for a while, so let's get them built.
Your Majesty,
Holy
a
on
new
me.
building is complete.
Here comes some more werewolves. Sure hope we don't get, like, dragons someday out of these spires. Hopefully it doesn't wear on that long. Ballista towers, of course, do a great job just handling the pressure. All right, fairgrounds here. It takes a colony to build them up.
With pleasure.
We are going to research tournaments, and the fairgrounds actually allow your heroes to accumulate experience. I also want to get Temple to Agrella for sure. Have to add some healers, and also the heal spell.
Shall we host a tournament now?
Yes, we should host a tournament. You bet. Just want to keep my heroes occupied. And as we kind of transition to the end of the map here, or at least toward the end of the map,
New building is complete.
we're absolutely going to fill up our guilds. We're going to get them all pumped full of heroes. So we can start with that process kind of right now. However,
Your Majesty,
I love the
our
idea
new
of just
building is
continuously adding ballista towers. Why not?
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Wonder how long Zubba of the Shadows has been here. Probably for a long while, I think. The greed of the rogue, I tell ya.
Praise Doros. I am enlightened.
Our new building is complete.
Market day.
Your Majesty,
Let's get a little market day action there too.
is nearly empty.
Troll gets melted.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
The fairgrounds are big hits, as you can see. Let's get some healers. We also, of course, have now the global spell, the healing spell. More werewolves coming in.
Your Majesty, our
Definitely
new
not too
building is
concerning.
complete.
They don't do very well against our defensive structures.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
All right. It's another impactful building we could add.
Your Majesty, our
certainly
new
add-
building is complete.
Let's get a Wizards Guild. It will allow our heroes to enchant. Items. Question is, where do we
Your
throw
Majesty,
this?
our new building is complete.
Maybe like right here. Let's get another Warriors Guild. Absolutely. Just simply can't go wrong there. Royal Gardens will actually allow your heroes to kind of meditate there, which gives them a random buff. So we will go with that as well.
Wild adventure builds character.
I mean, I could look at putting up a trading post, I suppose.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Royal Gardens. Could probably get down another Royal Gardens right there. Let's train some more heroes. Let's get regeneration.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Energies of light.
Dion the Righteous can give me a heart attack, I tell ya.
Our elixirs, Your Majesty.
More gold, Your Majesty.
More gold. We love more gold for sure. So we can go Lunord or Helia.
Pleasure.
I'm going to go Lunord. Let's also get down a
Magic
library.
Bazaar now offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your
Let's get that right
Majesty,
here.
a
And now
new
let's
building is complete.
kind of fortify this new zone that we've constructed here. What better way than with a bunch of ballista towers, right?
New building is complete.
All right, now we can start training up the new heroes that we have.
Majesty, a new building is complete.
Should probably get some more fortification on this spot right here as well.
Evil has won.
Die on the Righteous. One of my best units. Just can't fix stupidity, folks. I don't even know what she's trying to do. Like she was trying to take down the Spire all by herself. Just nonsense.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
If you're bored, go to the fairgrounds, please, heroes. Like, just do me a favor here, huh?
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Especially as I continue to add more and more heroes. We want to make sure that
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty,
Level
a
15.
new building is complete.
See, the fairgrounds really boost you up big time.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better. Your Highness, our research in the library is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
What are you doing? they're going to steal from the coffers, and they are getting blasted. Get out of there, you dummy. Should just like put a bulletin, a bulletin board in the center of the kingdom that says, if you're bored, go to the fairgrounds. Like, really.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
Werewolves are no match for the ballista towers,
Energies of light.
especially the sheer volume of ballista towers that we have in the kingdom.
Let Agrella help.
All right, Temple to Agrella. Market Day. There's visitors there. Let's use Market Day here. Level 16 Paladin. In Syria, the Cleanser.
Your Highness,
Very
our
impressive.
research in the library is complete.
Very impressive hero there for sure. All right, let's get our library upgraded. Let's get some more adepts. Get another wizard. You bet. Let's complete our research here. Shapeshifts. That's a good one for paladins for sure. Monks are just so uninspiring. Looks like our trade post is going to go up. Love to see that.
Your Majesty.
A little late in the game for a trade post, perhaps, but that's all right.
Magic Bazaar now offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty.
Willona, the Fist of Doros. Way to go. Way to win that fight.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Your Majesty.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Nope, 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 nope.
Ooh, tough fight.
Your Majesty, our new building
Run.
is complete.
Just run. Straight up run. Just go. Run away. I actually want you to run away.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
I don't know what the... Yeah, I don't know what the obsession is, bro. Run. Like, for real, what are you doing?
Your Majesty, our new building is complete. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
I mean, the title of this video might have to be, if you're bored, go to the fairgrounds. Feeble wizard. I tell you something. So let's get that upgraded as well.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Sovereign,
Add another Warriors Guild. You bet. Some more Royal Gardens.
Tax collector.
And then you guessed it. Get a few more Ballista Towers as well to kind of surround that in.
Your Majesty.
Looking good and feeling good. Level 17 Paladin. 149 HP. That's crazy, man. That's insane.
Majesty, our new building is complete.
There are some maps where you start off with, you know, a level 30 hero or level 50 hero or whatever, but that's all organic, baby.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
Energies of light.
Got a whole lot going on here. I think the question quickly becomes... That's very nice. I think the question quickly becomes, you know, when do we
Energies of light.
actually start trying to kill these Spire things? I mean, usually when you're having this much
Your
success,
Majesty, our new building is complete.
you tend to... That success tends to translate to a victory. However, this is a master level map. I don't know what to expect other than bad things are going to happen.
Praise Doros.
So I suppose we'll kind of see. We will monitor this and we will certainly see.
Gold, Your Majesty.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
Some more werewolves. Not really a problem.
Speed, Lunord. Praise Doros.
Our Magic Bazaar now offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty.
Oh man. I healed the werewolf. That's not good. Let's get some heat on this guy right here. Dwarf? Nope. Thought for sure the dwarf would be all over that. Level 18 Paladin was momentarily interested.
Praise Doros. Energies of
That is not a foe that any enemy would like to face, that's for sure. Just look at the Paladins gang up. Very, very strong unit, the Paladin. You just feel secure.
Our new building building is complete.
when you have some paladins in your kingdom, for sure. And we are getting some serious gold here, folks, that we're going to use to just continue to fill out our guilds. Here's a broken sewer main.
Doros has spared you for now.
Yep, there you go. Good job. Way to go. Just watch it.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
If you're bored, go to the fairgrounds. There's a lot of visitors at the fairgrounds. It generates good income. It also helps your heroes just gain experience and level up.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
Got a steady flow of trade carts as well.
Sovereign, a building
Just good
has been
stuff.
upgraded.
Good stuff all around. A nice bustling civilization. That's what you like to see. Some might, accuse me of
Treasury is nearly empty.
Sim City in this one a little bit, and I guess you wouldn't be wrong. You wouldn't be wrong.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
But I also don't know what to expect, folks. So I'm just doing what is going to what I believe will make us successful. For the final onslaught, whatever that looks like. Not sure what that looks like.
Your Majesty,
I think it's just hilarious to me that the rogues, so obviously their AI script is to loot the gold from the coffers of buildings, right? But they don't quite expect to be attacked by the building, and it's just not a good fight for them at all.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
It just isn't, and it's very funny to me.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Pleasure.
I'd say the dwarf, the gnome, those are two characters that really make me laugh, right? They crack me up. They're just funny. Their AI scripts, their voices, just funny stuff, man. Rogue is also up there too, I must admit.
Evil has won.
Man, that's a shame.
A new building is complete.
So to counter that, we're gonna get our Temple to Agrella upgraded. Definitely.
Doros has spared you for now.
Just unreal.
Doros has spared you for now.
Oh, nice. The monk goes into Minotaur mode, and he is just melting. Tremendous. Well, you love to see that.
Sovereign, a building has been
You know, monks aren't really known as all that aggressive. They're more defensive, but we will take that for sure.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
If you accuse me of playing SimCity, you're
Your Majesty,
totally right at this
a
point.
new building is complete.
I'm definitely playing SimCity. But you know, sometimes you just gotta play some SimCity in Majesty. You know, sometimes you just gotta do it. Just gotta get it done. Why not? It's a game that can be played many different ways.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty,
We'll be ready
a
to
new
start
building is
toppling these
complete.
spires here shortly. Starting to get werewolves and vampires. Well, not starting to, but continuing to get.
Has been
More like.
upgraded.
Alright, so what can we do? What can we add in addition to what we have?
I serve with pleasure. Energies of light. The unholy are Lord blesses me.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
I mean, regularly, right, a $6,000 Warriors Guild is an expensive addition,
I am enlightened.
but we're going to be just fine. Let's add some more healers too, you bet. Get another Royal Gardens.
Where did I put my spell book?
Dwarf settlement.
The law of Doros is above all others.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Outpost.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
The unholy are near.
All right, let's go, Paladins. Work together here. We have in Syria the Cleanser. Look at this kit. +3/+3. Gold, gold. Level 18.
Energies of light.
155 HP. Just insane.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
That's one of the craziest organically grown heroes I think I've seen in some time. Needless to say, don't really have to worry at all about her. Very, very strong. Dependable. Takes an already durable unit and just makes it that much more intense.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
So you definitely love to see that. I mean, do we go with another temple to Lunord? I want to go with an embassy, for sure. Alright, so let's throw down the embassy. That'll give us a little bit of hero variety. Hall of Champions is an option. Let's get a mausoleum as well.
The unholy are near.
Give me speed, Lunord.
Definitely getting kind of intense on the front here, but that's why you build a literal million ballista towers.
Hold your majesty.
And somehow we can get it done mostly with just 3 marketplace. I mean, you really see the power of the marketplace, right?
Our new building is complete.
Power of the marketplace certainly is one thing. Power of 3 level 3 marketplaces, folks, is a whole nother level. And yeah, we're just gonna go crazy with it. Why not? Trade card coming in 752. Love to see that. And we're just gonna keep rocking and rolling here.
Building is complete.
Energies of light.
We're gonna basically get these guilds populated with heroes now.
Our new building is
Open up the embassy. Let's get more pallies. Must have been... I don't recall what was right here.
Your Majesty, our new
I
building is
serve
complete.
with pleasure.
Oh, that was supposed to be the outpost, right?
Our new building is complete. Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Wonder what happened. Wonder why it didn't get built. Maybe it got destroyed. Certainly possible.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
But let's just continue to fill our ranks with heroes here, folks. And then we're going to take this to the end.
Arrived at the embassy, my liege.
And we got a
Your
cultist.
Majesty,
Very nice.
Our new building is complete. Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Mausoleum will allow us to revive heroes. I'd really only do so in the event that we get
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
a very high level hero that falls. Like one of our Studley Paladins.
A new hero
Suppose
has
it's possible.
arrived at the embassy, my liege. Your Majesty, our new building is complete. Your Majesty, our new building is complete. Your Majesty, our new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty,
An adept
a
fell,
new
huh?
building is complete.
They're usually pretty durable.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Must get a little zealous or something.
Praise Doros.
Certainly possible. Cultist charms the rat. Love to see that.
Energies of light.
A new hero has arrived at the embassy, my liege. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty,
So many sewer entrances. This is crazy. I think they spawn when you have like every, X amount of buildings you build. They spawn a new sewer entrance.
new building is complete.
So naturally, as your colony gets bigger, right, the sewer entrances come in. Graveyards spawn when you have dead heroes,
A new building is complete.
which we have many,
A new building is complete.
including paladins, surprisingly enough.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Looking to get Temple to Doros
A
up.
new hero has arrived at the embassy, my
The paladins are fighting the proverbial vampire. Definitely more durable than maybe you would think the vampires are.
liege. Building is complete.
Their life drain spell really keeps them in the fight. And it's kind of intimidating.
Energies of light.
I mean, I don't know the benefit really of going for like another marketplace. I don't think we really need
Your
that.
Majesty, a new building is complete.
Well, we're almost ready. I mean, I've got a lot of heroes.
Arrived at the
A lot.
embassy, my liege.
The unholy are near.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
In fact, this might be just complete overkill. I don't know. Hard to say exactly.
A new building is complete.
Like I mentioned, I don't know what to expect. But we're going to find out real soon here, folks.
Building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Tax collectors got to get within the defense.
Embassy, my liege.
All right, we're going to be ready to rock and roll here soon. Once this wave is done, I think I'm comfortable. It's either that or I go with one more guild of paladins.
I take the path less.
Praise Doros.
Do we go with one more guild of paladins? Yeah. Let's do it. Got to get the monks trained up there too.
Has arrived at the embassy, my liege. Your
One more
Majesty,
guild of paladins,
a new
and then it's
building
go
is
time.
complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
I mean, ballista towers are just. I think they're intentionally as strong as they are, because some of the stuff that these maps throw at you
Your Majesty, a new
is
building
insane,
is complete.
right?
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
So what the game actually ends up doing is they restrict you in certain ways
A new building is complete.
by disallowing you to make dwarves.
New hero has arrived at the embassy.
But, obviously for some maps, dwarves are certainly an option.
Is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
And if dwarves are an option, it's definitely something to always consider, for sure.
A new building
Not
is
necessarily always go with, but consider. Nice, we got a gnome here. Clem Bopo. He's building. He's getting better at this. He's leveling up in face. And he's letting you know about it too, folks.
Majesty, our new building is complete.
Now he's going to the fairgrounds to compete, to test out his bounty hunting skills for sure. Gotta love an aggressive gnome.
Your Majesty,
I wonder how many rats have just been exterminated.
our new building is complete. Your Majesty,
Here we go. We have some more enemies.
new hero has arrived at
So here's the
embassy, my
adept.
liege.
Patrols and speed and the ability to teleport. Allows them to quickly respond to any incursions. Although this isn't a good matchup for him. Vint sprints well. It's a fitting name.
Our new building is complete.
Though he's well kitted. He's got healing potions. He's got all kinds of stuff. The houses just kind of serve as cannon fodder. That's to be expected.
Our new building is complete.
Let's see if we can get this
New hero has
punk taken
arrived
care
at
of
the
here, huh?
embassy, my liege. Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Alright. Our guild of paladins is up, ready to go. I'm gonna start throwing bounties down here soon. Let's go. This should compel most heroes in the land. Alright, so here we go.
Energies of light.
Treland Stern will. So the Spire of Death will undoubtedly fall. The question is what happens after it does. That's the question. Alright, so we get
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
some units spawning in, which is alright. So let's just keep throwing on some sums of cash money here. And I'm not sure how quickly these respawn,
Majesty, our new
but we're
building
going to have
is
to deal with
complete.
this rather quickly here. And we certainly have the hero roster to do it.
Our new building is complete.
Here our heroes go. Let's make sure they all stay nice and healthy. We have the gnome. Oh, goodness. All right, so our gnome did fall for sure. So that was unexpected.
Has arrived at the embassy, my liege.
Paladins are falling. Getting absolutely swarmed by these. Here is in Syria the Cleanser, just an absolute stud paladin.
I join.
Goodness gracious. All right. So here we go. I don't know what they're all buffed up with. But we are losing a lot of heroes here, folks. It would be a shame to have come this far.
Evil has won.
There's no fixing this.
A new hero has arrived at the embassy, my liege.
This failed.
All right, what do we got going on here? I don't know what this buff is. Does it, like, make them... Alright, so let's see. We have 2 spires down. Here's the last spire,
Hero has arrived at the embassy, my liege.
I think. Or is this one? No, that's a broken sewer main.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
So this spire's back. Yes, I don't know if like this sorcery that is on all of these goblins like increases their armor or their dodge or something, but we don't necessarily seem to be doing too amazing as far as hitting them goes, right? Is our one super paladin dead? No, she's right here.
The unholy.
A new hero has arrived
Well,
at the embassy, my liege.
I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say that all the ballista towers was a good investment for sure. We have 1 spire left. We got to get it down. Let's go. Let's go, folks. It's starting to... Oh, yikes. My goodness gracious. So this one isn't going to go down without a fight. That is for sure.
The unholy on
I join to the wild spirits.
I am enlightened.
All right, so ice dragons.
A new hero has
For the
arrived
most
at
part,
the
we're
embassy,
able to
my
hold
liege.
on. We got yetis too. Yikes. Let's see if we can get... Let's get it. Here's Insyria the Cleanser. If there's an enemy, or if there's a hero that you want on it, it's definitely her.
I deem your mandate just.
All right, way to go. Let's go, heroes. Rally around the spire. Let's go. Ignore the yetis. Rally around the spire. Let's take this one. Let's finish this one out. Just barely missed it.
Evil has reborn.
My goodness. All right, back to the drawing board here. There are a lot of yetis. Let's get dismissed where possible and just keep training heroes, I suppose. We've lost a lot of paladins, folks.
Has arrived at the embassy, my liege.
So, however, maybe excessive it seemed, I was going on defenses. I think I'm going to need... I mean, maybe it's a little excessive, but goodness, do we need a lot of defenses in this one. So not only do you have to defend your home city here, but you also have to execute an offensive as well. And it looks like we have some, like, meteor storm going on now.
A new hero has arrived at the embassy.
You serious? Let's go, boys. This motley crew here. Let's take them down.
We are victorious, Your Majesty.
And the spire falls right as it spawns again. You see that there? That yeti, that ice dragon. But the spire falls, folks. And that completes the master level quest, Spires of Death.
With the
That's
destruction
right.
of the
Bring it
last
on.
spire-
So let's take a look at this. Almost 200 buildings constructed. We lost 30. Have 169 still standing. Lost 52 heroes, but recruited a whopping 120 heroes with an average level of 6. Total gold spent, 346,000 gold. Very insane. We made a ton of gold, 366,000 as well. So that was a fun one there, folks. Obviously a little bit longer of a build, but I think you saw at the end what they throw at you. I don't know what those goblins were enchanted with, but they were very, very strong, much stronger than your average goblin raid, and it's a good thing, I think, that we had the ballista towers that we did. And we had the quantity of heroes that we did too, because we were losing heroes left and right once the Spires, started coming to life and things started getting real. But anyways, folks, that is going to wrap up this master level map, Spires of Death. And that only leaves one map remaining here, folks. And it's this one right here. And that's Vigil for a Fallen Hero. So the next episode of Majesty on this channel will be Vigil for a Fallen Hero. It will be the final map in our playthrough series of Majesty. It's also a difficulty master, of course. But that's going to be the final map in our playthrough series on the channel. And we can move this playlist to complete. But we have to complete the map first. And, that one's probably just as difficult, if not more difficult, than the one we just faced. I couldn't tell ya. We're going to get into it together. We're going to explore it together. That being said, though, folks, I am going to get out of here. If you are enjoying the content, or if you enjoyed this playthrough and you want to see more, plenty more content on the channel, just stop on in. Check it out. It's good stuff. Subscribe if you're interested. Subscribe if you're feeling compelled. Subscribe if you enjoy the content. We'd love to have you here on the channel. And with that being said, folks, I'm going to get out of here. But thanks so much for your viewership. I really appreciate it. And we'll catch ya in the next one. Thanks.